Hello everyone. Today we are going to study basics of mathematics, that is number hierarchy system. First of all we are going to start from the topmost number which is in number hierarchy system, that is real number. Real numbers are all the numbers that are known to us. That is all positive numbers, all negative numbers, and neutral numbers. Neutral number means zero, that is neither negative nor positive. Now, in case of real numbers, we have some examples. For example, starting from 0.5, 10.3 or negative of 10.3, these are decimals. Okay, and next cases of your fractions, that is 1/2, negative fractions 3/4, and roots also, that is root of 5, root of 9. In short, all the rational numbers and irrational numbers combine to form real numbers. Now, in case if we want to represent all the real numbers on a number line, then we have this proper standard to represent, that is the center one is 0. 0 means the neutral number. Okay, neutral number, that is neither negative nor positive. And on the right side of 0 we are having all positive numbers till infinity. To the left side we are having all negative numbers to negative infinity. Okay, and in between, that is in between 0 to 1, or in between 1 and 2, in between -1 or -2, we are having infinite many numbers. Is this clear? Okay, infinite many numbers, like if you want to state some numbers in between 2 and 3. So in 2 and 3 we are having 2.1, okay, 2.7, 2.9, 2.0000009, and so on. So we can say we are having lots of numbers between any two numbers. Which numbers? Real numbers. Real numbers, all the numbers like fraction, decimal, negative, positive, roots, terminating, non-terminating, repeating, repeating, terminating. Okay, so these are all the real numbers. Now, second concept is of your rational number. Rational numbers. This comes under your real number category. In case of rational number, we are having all the numbers which can be represented in fraction form, that is numerator upon denominator. Okay, where both numerator and denominator belongs to integer. This sign is of belongs to, and I stands for integers. Second thing is, we know that anything over 0 is not defined. So it is compulsion in case of rational numbers that denominator should be non-zero. Okay, is this clear? Like there is a fraction but denominator is non-zero. For example, we are having -2/3 is a rational number. 4.5 also a rational number. Why? Because 4.5 can be represented as 45/10. Any number you can say, like 3, 4, 5, even 0. These all are rational number. Why? Because they can represent it as 3/1. Similarly 4/1. Similarly rest. Okay, is this clear? So these are rational numbers which can be represented in p/q form. Both numerator and denominator belongs to integers, and denominator is not equals to 0. Now, next case is of irrational number. In case of irrational number, we are having all those numbers which cannot be represented in p/q form, not represented in p/q form, or all those numbers which are non-terminating and non-repeating. By non-terminating and non-repeating we means कि like 2.34716 and so on till infinity. This number is endless. It doesn't have any kind of end. So this is non-terminating. It doesn't terminate basically. You can see 34716 and so on. This number is continued till infinity. So all such kind of number are irrational numbers. Why? Because we cannot represent them in p by q form or numerator by denominator form. For numerator and denominator, we must know number of terms which comes after decimal. Okay, so these are irrational number, that is non-terminating and non-repeating. So we are having some examples over here. That is, you can take example of root 2. This is 1.414. This is its approximate value which we use for calculations, but root 2 is 1.414 till infinite. Similarly, root 3 is 1.732. We use it for calculation. This is approximate value. Its exact value is till infinite. Similarly, pi, we use it 22/7. This is also approximate value or numerical value which we use for numerical purposes, but its exact value is unknown. Or this is again 3.14 till infinite. So all these roots which are non-terminating and non-repeating are called irrational numbers. So these are of some separate category. Now what comes under rational number? Under rational number we have integers. Integers are all the positive numbers, all the negative numbers and neutral number. Okay, where by all positive we means all the fixed positive numbers, that is exact numbers, not decimals, not fractions, the exact numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, or the fixed numbers, -1, -2, -3, that is they have some certain fixed value. They are non-decimal, they are non-fraction, they are fixed value numbered. So integers are all the positive fixed numbers, all the negative fixed numbers and neutral number. So on the right side of 0 we are having all positive fixed integers. On the left side of 0 we are having all negative numbers or negative fixed numbers, and at 0 we are having neutral number. This is neutral number. These are integers. Integers are all the fixed numbers. Now under integers we are having whole number. Whole number are all those numbers which starts from 0 till infinite. That is all the positive numbers and a neutral number combined to form whole number. Now we are having natural number. Under whole number we are having natural number. Now natural number are all those numbers which starts from 1 till infinite. These are subcategories of integers. Whole and natural, both are subcategories of integer. Again, so if these are subcategories of integer, then both whole and natural number are basically fixed numbers. Okay, fixed numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, all these fixed numbers. These are fixed number. Okay, natural number. Now we are having certain different categories as per their names, that is odd, even and prime. So odd numbers are all those numbers which are not divisible by 2, like 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Similarly, even numbers are those numbers which are divisible by 2. For example, 0, 2, 4, 6 and so on till many numbers. Similarly, prime numbers. From prime numbers, for prime number we have a specific definition, that is all those numbers which are divisible by themselves and by 1, and one main case is, and they are greater than 1. All those numbers which are divisible by themselves and by 1 and are greater than 1 are called prime numbers. So this is basically number hierarchy. Now a diagram for number hierarchy to make it easy to understand. On the top of hierarchy we are having real numbers. In this real number, again, as I said before, all those numbers which are known to us, that is positives, negatives, fractions, roots, decimals. Okay, all these numbers are real numbers. What doesn't comes under this? Root of negative numbers, that is basically complex numbers. These doesn't comes under real number. These are certain different numbers. They are complex numbers. So under real number we are having two separate categories, that is rational and irrational numbers. In case of rational numbers, we are having all those numbers which can be represented in P upon Q form, where both P and Q belongs to integers and Q is not equals to 0. And over here we are having all non-terminating and non-repeating numbers. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, pi and so on. Now irrational number stops here, but in case of rational we are having integers which are all fixed numbers, that is positive, negative and neutral. Okay, all the fixed numbers, that is dotted number or spotted numbers, that is 2, 4, 9, 11, -1, -6, 0 and all the fixed numbers. Okay, so these are integers. Now in case of integers we are having subcategories, that is whole number, that is all those numbers which starts from 0 till infinity, that is positive infinity. In case of whole we are having natural as subcategory, that is numbers which starts from 1, 2, 3 and so on till infinity. Then we are having some separate categories, that is odd, even and prime, which I have stated above, as you can see. So this is all about number hierarchy. Thank you very much.